Hey guys, it's Josie with Queen My Pawn, and I'm going to be discussing about what is X. I have a lot of law students in high school say X is 1. I don't know where they got that from. I don't know if they saw it in a newspaper, but it's not true. X is not 1. It doesn't have to be 1, in other words. So, for example, let's say that X plus 3 equals 5. Well, if X was 1, then 1 plus 3 equals 5, which is just not true. So let's go back a bit. I know why they say X is 1, but X is just a box. And in this box, you could fit any number. So X could be 5, 3, 7, anything. Here's the thing about math. In math, everything is true. So if X equals 5, then okay, that means that X has to be 5 because 5 equals 5. That's the only way. But if someone said that X was 6, well then let's put 6 inside this X and let's replace X with 6. Then you get 6 equals 5. Here's what happens. Remember, X is just a box. So you get box equals 5. If you put 6, well, that's not true. So that wouldn't be the case. To make it true, it had to be 5 equals 5. Let's go with something like X plus 3 equals 5. Now, I've already discussed this in the video before, where y does 2 plus 3 equals 5. So feel free to watch that one, but let's go with another more complicated example, such as X minus 6 equals negative 4. Now, both of these are numbers. And what I suggest is getting the X by itself, right? Like we've seen in the examples that I just demonstrated. And to do that, you have to remember that you have matter and you have antimatter. And when you put the two together, they blow up and you get nothing. So the antimatter of negative 6 has to be 6. Therefore, X minus 6 plus 6, because that's the antimatter, equals negative 4. But again, in math, you have to be fair. Like in basketball, when you have two teams of 5 players, let's say that they wanted to switch it up and, well, instead of 5 players, let's say you have two teams of 4 players. And in one of the teams, they want to add another player because their friend just came. Okay, so now 5 versus 4, that's not fair. So the other team has to either wait for another player or just pick someone off the street. In either case, they add one more player. So both sides added one player. That means that I got to add one player to the other side. In that case, it's negative 6 because I added, sorry, not negative 6, positive 6. I added positive 6 to the left and positive 6 to the right. So both sides are equal and fair. Now look, negative 6 and plus 6 in the left side they cancel out. And 6 minus 6 is 0, just like negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Josie minus Josie is 0. Negative Josie plus Josie is 0. So you get X plus 0 equals negative 4 plus 6. Now, using the commutative property of the numbers, I can also rewrite this as 6 plus negative 4. But we already know that 6 plus negative 4, that just equals 6 minus 4. So the left side is x plus 0, but 0 is the additive identity, which means you add anything to 0, you get anything. Book plus 0 is book. Josie plus 0 is Josie. X plus 0 is x. So x is 6 minus 4, which is 2. And we're done. So let's make sure that this actually makes sense. Follow the purple line. Are we saying that 2 minus 6 is 4? Well, we have to look at a number line. 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so we start at 2. 1, 2. Okay, we start here in purple. We're saying, I don't like purple. Let's do yellow. Okay, we're saying that 2 minus 6 is 4. That means we got to go 6 steps backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's -1, -2, -3, -4. And that is the number. That has to be it. And we simply use the properties of commutative law of addition and identity property of addition, and the fact that 2 opposites cancel out in addition. And it's the same in multiplication, which I'll go over in a different video. And that basically that's it for addition and subtraction. So if you have something like, look at the bottom corner of left, x minus 19 equals 37. That's not a 9. Just do the same exact steps and you'll find out that x is 56. Okay, so that's basically it. Feel free to do it on your own time. Okay, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one.